Do you ever feel that sting of not being the first pick? Not even just in the school play yard, but in your friend group, in the invite, in the start of the conversation. You're not the first invited. You're not the favorite. You're not the chosen one. Or even if you are in a group, you always feel like the person that they might just sometimes not invite. If you struggle with comparison, with people pleasing, with approval addiction, with wanting to be included, but not always feeling like you are, with rejection, or with just feeling overlooked, this video is for you. Can we be honest? Rejection sometimes hurts less than the feeling of being overlooked because when you're overlooked, you feel invisible. Now, maybe you feel overlooked in friend groups. Maybe it's from not making the team, not getting the job interview or the opportunity, not being someone's number one. It hits deeper than we want to admit. And in this video, we're talking about why not being chosen triggers insecurity, the hidden narrative that your brain actually creates after rejection, and how to stop tying your worth to being the first pick. We're going to talk about how to rebuild your true confidence when you feel overlooked. And I just want you to know it's okay that it hurts because we tell ourselves that we shouldn't care, but you do, and it's okay to care. It's deeper of a pain than we give credit to, and let's heal that wound in today's video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Trish Blackwell, your mindset and confidence coach. I help you look at your thoughts and rewire them so that we can reprogram our brains to enjoy our life and maximize our potential even more. So I'm so glad you're here. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how to heal the wound of feeling rejected. What happens when you're not the first pick is that your brain doesn't just process it as an event. It gives it meaning. It turns it into they chose someone else, into I'm not enough, I'm forgettable, I'm replaceable, nobody cares, I don't really matter. When we start worrying with that narrative and start questioning our value in our space, in our communities, that's one of the deepest wounds to your confidence and security that you could have, because that narrative is not fact. That's a very big leap to I wasn't included, they forgot me, to I don't matter. Yeah, it's a leap that we all make in our narrative storytelling of and what you think and what you tell yourself about your life is actually what you experience. And so being able to be curious about what your thoughts are about the event that is happening is where the key breakthrough is going to happen, because life is going to happen where you aren't going to be the first pick. It happens to everyone. I think we personalize it and we say, I'm the only one this is happening to. Look, there will be people in life who exclude you. There will be people who overlook you. There will be people who feel more experienced or who are louder or who someone has a better connection or history with. And sometimes it's just not your season. So can we just call a spade is that we will all be left out at some point? But that doesn't mean you're worthy of being left out. That doesn't mean that it's going to always happen. Sometimes it's just how that cookie crumbles, but it doesn't make you less valuable. It makes you human. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to realize that it's not about you. It's about the story you're telling yourself. It's critical that you ask yourself, instead of saying, why wasn't I chosen? Why did they overlook me? That you say, what can I learn? Is this a redirection or is it protection? And do I want to even compete for spaces where I have to prove my worth? You can also ask, one of my favorite questions to ask is, what am I doing well right now socially? What am I doing well in this team I'm trying out for? What am I doing well in the job interview? What could I do better? And what will I do different the next time? I really want you to correct and name this here. So the way we get power over the narrative when we're overlooked or we feel rejected is we name it. Please don't ignore the feeling. We want to say, yeah, that hurts. And then we want to separate facts from story. We often go to the, I'm always left out, nobody cares about me. Okay, that's a story. I want you to stick to the facts. Sarah and Kelly didn't text me, they went out to lunch without me. Joe got the job instead of me, even though he's less qualified. Put the facts down in facts, not with a bunch of extra because he's favored. And don't tell stories behind the facts. Just put the facts. We're going to name it. This hurts. I feel overlooked. Let's get descriptive. What am I feeling? I am feeling overlooked. I'm feeling shame. I'm feeling excluded. Acknowledge that it hurts. Now we separate facts from story and then refuse to downgrade your value. Your worth is not a ranking system. It is not up for speculation. You are not a draft pick. You are not competing for a leaderboard. You are a person building strength through moments like this. And I want you to ask yourself, how do I want to make this story work for me, not against me? That when I get overlooked, I look at it as an opportunity for something else. One door closes, two doors open. Change the story. Name it, separate facts from story. Allow yourself to feel it. And then say, I will not. This doesn't mean anything about me. This is opportunity for me. I love the distinguishment between this is not happening to me. This is happening for me. And then task your brain to get curious about, why is this good for me? How can I make this for me, not against me? Not in a victim, I will show them kind of way, but in an empowering for your own story kind of way. Now, if you've ever felt smaller around certain people, if the people that are excluding you are making you feel rejected and minimized, and they feel more chosen, more confident, more important, then that feeling's not actually about them. It is, again, what your story about them is. It's about what you're making their presence mean. And I want you to next go watch my video on how to not be intimidated by other people. So intimidated by some people, this is what you need to do to stay confident. I break it down in that next video because the moment you stop shrinking in rooms where you feel intimidated by others is the moment you start walking in like you belong. And when you know that you belong and you carry yourself with that confidence and that aura, you will be impossible to be ignored, impossible to be overlooked. I'll see you on that next video.